Welcome to SmartLoving Insights. This episode is titled, Are We Outliving Marriage?
We've heard it said many times, you probably have as well. It goes like this. People live so much longer these days, it's unreasonable to expect a marriage to last all their life. But do the numbers support the claim? It's certainly true that life expectancy has increased in recent generations in many countries. For our grandparents, born at the turn of the 20th century, life expectancy in Australia was around 55 for men and 59 for women. 100 years later, their great-grandchildren, born around 2000 AD, can expect to live approximately 77 years for men and 82 for women.
That's an additional 22 to 23 years above ground, and even if we are marrying later, it is still a lot of extra years to stay married. By this reckoning, our marriage of 36 years is surely past its use-by date, not to mention our parents, who all four of them, in their 80s and 90s and still married, both over 60 years. Clearly, they didn't get the memo either. So what's going on with these numbers? Let's do some myth-busting.
The key driver of the increase in life expectancy is the decline in infant mortality. In 1900, 10% of children died in their first year in Australia. Today, that number is less than 0.5%. Because of the way life expectancy at birth is calculated, if 10% of people died at 59 instead of 60, it would barely impact the overall figure. But when 10% die before their first year, it has a huge effect.
That's the main reason why the change in life expectancy was so dramatic over the last century: infant survival. But what about antibiotics, vaccines, cancer, and coronary heart disease treatments? What about the high rates of maternal death following the complications of childbirth, which are now radically reduced? Indeed, advances in healthcare improve survival across all age groups, including adults. Nonetheless, the maths still shows that reducing infant mortality has the biggest overall impact.
Our improved health is reflected in the upward trend of the age at which widowhood occurs. According to nuptiality tables, the median age of widowhood in 1985 was 74 for men and 69 years for women. By 2000, those median ages had increased by 4 and 6 years. The duration of marriage among marriages ending in widowhood is also trending upwards. An average of 43 years is expected for those married around 1985, while those who married around 2000 can expect an average of 45 to 46 years together.
So is it true that increased life expectancy is causing couples to outlive their marriage? The simple answer is no, not in any meaningful way. If living longer was the reason for more divorce, then we would expect to see higher numbers of divorces in elderly Australians. That is not the case. The divorce rate for people over 65 is 5-fold less than for those 64 and under. There are lots of things at play in a marriage that can lead a couple to divorce, but living longer is not one of them. Myth busted.
The truth is, marriage is like our physical health. All the improvements afforded by modern healthcare will not help us live longer if we fail to apply healthy practices. Similarly, in marriage, there's more information today on marital success than our grandparents ever had, but it won't help our marriage if we ignore it or refuse to implement it. A healthy and thriving marriage requires conscious effort, self-discipline, and generosity. The rewards are substantial, including better physical health, but it requires investment and intentionality. Practice may not make us perfect, but it surely makes us better. With that in mind, we say, long may we live.
You've been listening to SmartLoving Insights. You can find more great content, on-demand courses and relationship coaching at smartloving.org.
Passionate about marriage? Want to help engaged couples build a strong foundation for their future together? If you've been married more than 5 years and are in a valid Catholic marriage, you can accompany a couple on their journey toward the sacrament of matrimony by becoming a SmartLoving mentor. There's no formal training required. You simply work through the mentor course in parallel with your engaged couple, meeting up after each lesson to share your own experience of married life and spark meaningful conversation. Mentor couples consistently say the experience didn't just bless the couple they supported, it deepened their own marriage too. Enroll for free and get instant access. Visit smartloving.org/mentor.